Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Let's Play on Total War, Warhammer 3, the Radious mod, and of course, the main event, the Old World mod. We're going to be playing as Belegar Ironhammer today, and I have got a long history with Clan Angrund from Warhammer 2, actually even going back, honestly, as far as Warhammer 1, but mostly Warhammer 2 for the channel, where we tried to do a Belegar Ironhammer campaign on mortal empires, and after 77 parts, it was an absolute shit show. We never got anywhere near the Eight Peaks. And unfortunately, that was I gave up that campaign after 77 parts, as there was just no way to win, and no way to even stay alive at that point. We then tried again in Mortal Empires. We played with Radious back then as well, I believe. And we got so far as actually taking Karak Eight Peaks. And not just did we take a Karak Eight Peaks, we actually started to grow and started to beat up the other empires around us, and, you know, started to get solidify. And then the game decided it didn't want to work anymore. The save just gave up. So that's two attempts we've tried. One attempt, I would say we've technically took Karak Eight Peaks, but we never got a victory. So as far as I'm concerned, they're both losses. So in this series, the fight for the Eight Peaks, we're going to take the Eight Peaks. We're going to get a short and long victory, hopefully, and we're going to have a lot of fun. We, of course, have got, you know, it's going to be a hard-fought victory, but at the very least, I have tried this, and I actually did do it in my own personal. I took over Eight Peaks, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do this. It's going to be fun. So let's get straight into it, because I do love playing as Clan Angrund. They are quite possibly my favorite Dwarven faction, purely because I love Belegar. I think, you know, his vitriol of trying to, you know, take back his home, you know, it's a really cool dynamic between him, Skarsnik, and Queek Headtaker. You know, it's a really, you know, really fun, and it guarantees I'm going to be fighting two enemies I haven't really fought in my two other campaigns that are going on. By the time this comes out, those other two will hopefully be really mass recorded, and same with this, it should hopefully be mass recorded. Now, if you're thinking, Joe, why are you mass recording? It's because I am doing these as personal games that I just want to do in my own time. Therefore, adding them as series is going, you know, if I do record a bunch of them and then I upload them, it's something I can just, you know, forget about, because while I know these series aren't the most popular for my channel, they are something I deeply enjoy, and I just, instead of just pissing about and feel like I'm wasting my time playing them, may as well record. This part was going to be an hour, but unfortunately I actually need to be, you know, done with the recording in 45, so this is going to be a 45-minute part, and then part 2 will be the hour part, if I remember. If I don't remember, it'll be part 3. There will be an hour part at some point that will meant to be an hour, but it was meant to be this one, but unfortunately not. But beautiful Belegar. Damn right you have, Belegar. And look at this. So we need to recapture Karak Eight Peaks, and we've got unique ancestor heroes, which I actually use in a very... I don't think I'd know if anyone else does it this way, because I've never seen a Clan Angrund campaign other than my own, obviously. So yeah, I like to just throw them all in Belegar's army and, you know, just use them as like meat shields for Belegar. So these are the new things, obviously the Age of Reckoning and the Book of Grudges and stuff, so yeah, it's going to be some fun stuff. But first things first, chuck all of these into Belegar's army, because it will buff him up substantially. So first things first, we're going to get Foe Seeker and then Ancestral Grudge for pretty much all. Like, Ancestral Grudge is just a must. Now I would get down there, but right now I want to make sure these guys are a little bit ready for fighting, you know? There we go. So this is our starting army. We've got to beat up the Goth of the Rock Skull Ogre Kingdom. Now our goal is to get to here, which is Karak Eight Peaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is the reason why I was like, I really wanted to revisit this Clan Angrund on this like mod, because Eight Peaks is actually, you know, Eight Peaks. It's actually, you know, it's not just a single settlement, and as such, when this is going to be very interesting owning Karak Eight Peaks, because on the original, it's just you own Karak Eight Peaks and it's done. But this time, in this one, you have to own each 8 individual settlements, and then you slowly lose the bonuses as you capture settlements, which I think is really good. Now we could upgrade our infantry, but right now I'm going to start upgrading my economy, as we're going to need it. But let's get in and do the first battle of the map. A decisive victory against the ogres. Well, let's see if I can mess this up, because trust me, I can. I have, and I actually did have to restart this the first time I did it because I was pissing about too much. But Belegar is an absolute giga chad, and ogres have got nothing on these midgets that we call dwarves, or they're Dawi. We do have the I think they're not scouts. I think they're dwarf rangers. I'm pretty sure the dwarf scouts are the top tier of the on Radious. We do have hammer, and we have some miners, which I don't really like the miner units. Like, I know they're really good at, like, I think, aren't they wall breakers? Or is it, no, good against gates. The gate breakers, that's what they are. So yeah, they are really good, and they're our rangers, yeah. So, gonna line up our infantry there. Put you there. If there was anywhere to hide these miners, I would, but for now, we'll just put them on the flank. These guys are faster over dwarfs, so I'm actually going to have them up front for now. Right. You're a support specialist, you're a melee specialist, you're a melee specialist, and, of course, you're a melee specialist. And then you two could just chill at the back. Right. Now, the ogres are probably going to make a move. Let's have a look at the ogres. Got the nobblers. Now, I have never really played an ogre campaign extensively. Like, I've played them a bit, but I honestly never really played them much. As I just don't think they're a faction I care for, but the Dawi, I've played dwarves a lot. I like playing the dwarves. When I first got Warhammer 1 from Sega, again, I don't know why I keep saying that, because it is true. I was given the game for free by Sega, and I did enjoy playing it, but yeah. I don't know why I had to bring it. I don't know why I have to bring it up. Sorry for bringing it up, guys. I feel like it's just real dick of me to bring that up, but essentially, yeah. I played the dwarves a lot, which is kind of the point I was going to get at. Alright, so let's group these up now properly. You group 2, group 3. You guys are going to be group 4. And you two don't need to be a group, you're fine. We did upgrade the explosion just to make sure we could, you know, just to make sure we've got, got it. Run, you twats. I want to get past here if I can. Can I get past there quickly? Yeah, if I don't shoot, because these guys don't... I don't think we have any far whilst moving units, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Dwarf warriors! Miners! Right, pull the miners around. Pull the hammers around. And we're like, okay, the dwarven scouts are only just in range. Yeah, don't worry about the nobblers. Right, run those up. And you guys up. Run the hammers up. And run those guys up as well. Now you guys, yeah, just shoot the ogre balls as much as you can. Yeah, it's probably not going to be great against any of the units we've got, to be fair, but even miners apparently can't take out nobblers. But we'll be fine. Right, take out them. Put that bonus on those bad boys. You'll get your tools, will you, lad? Good. Alright, let's start having some fun. Start buffing these guys. Foe Seeker's not really necessary as we didn't charge, but yeah, I don't see the nobblers really taking advantage of our miners here. You know, little... I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure they are technically goblins. Yeah, as you can see, the ogre balls are pulling out, as they should, because against our mighty little dwarven warriors. I accidentally... Okay, I was going to say, did I accidentally click a unit? No, I didn't. Yeah, keep putting them down. Actually, no, put the one with 18 down. He's being more of a knobhead. You know what? Group you up and you help. So you're going to move over there. Hammerers are doing an absolute job right now. In we go. Yeah. I know this army's not going to... I know this army's going to disappear after I fight anyway, but... And also, I love just seeing how short the dwarves... I love the dwarves. They're... Like, because they're so short, they just look absolute bosses. Alright, let's just speed this up. They have routed, but I just want to make sure these nobblers are gone. Don't think... You know what? Actually... With Foe Seeker, he's up to... There we go. As long as we kill the boss, that's kind of like, you know, the most important thing done. Right. Yeah. Not many kills, because there weren't many to kill, but, you know, we did good. And Goff has unfortunately entered into the grave. You know, he deserved it, as we can all agree. The miners did surprisingly well, but then again, they were fighting nobblers, so I can't judge the warriors based on that performance, as they were fighting low entity units, and most of the kills came from the low entity units. So the math adds up. We don't need the thing. I don't really care about 1 oath gold. Let's get the extra control in that. Always more useful early on. Right. No level up, but he did get the Fiery Ring of Fury, which gives him a breath attack. Cool. Extra gold there. So how is our settlement doing? Yeah, we already have the clan tier 2 building, which allows us to build Fanes. I believe that, isn't it? Yep. And we technically have 2 Fanes already, the 2 Ancestral Fanes. So my strategy in this is going to be essentially just to build a bunch of money. We can either get a trade depot, so we can either get this or this. And top tier, 600 and cheaper construction. Or this, which gets us oath gold. Honestly, oath gold per turn is going to be more useful. Now, the biggest grudge we obviously need to do is the Karak 8 Peaks grudge. This is obviously the main important grudge, where we kill the 2 main competitors and we take over Karak 8 Peaks. And also, for some reason, there is another Karak there we apparently own already, which I'm assuming is owned by someone who's going to get slapped. Now, I am going to fight this battle as well, as, again, I want to try and fight more battles that need to be fought. And I think at the beginning of the campaign, loads of battles need to be fought because, it's just, early on, there's loads of cool little battles. You're testing your new units, or you're testing units and whatnot. It's great. I also can't remember. I know there's a reason we have Winds of Magic, and I can never remember why it's good to have high Winds of Magic as a dwarf. I need to figure it out. It could be like symbols replenishment, but I know that we don't cast spells, so you could have just deployed my men in the same way they were deployed last time game. Come on. Yeah, let's just I'm just gonna throw them right up there like a dumbass. So yeah, you should go with. I would send you up there, but you can't. Also, yeah, do not. There we go. Not actually the position I wanted you all in, but you know. No, let's move you to there. Keep you there. Move you to head of that. Move you there. Again, still can't get you in a good position. And actually, yeah, you can go up there as well. Right. Yeah, 170 range is not bad. Oh shit, did I put them a bit too far? No, I didn't. I was about to get worried. I was like, did I put those close enough to actually shoot at the enemy? Because that would have been feckin' horrible. Yeah, group 2 walk for now. Oh, there we go. It's because they're fast for a dwarf. You need to be careful with positioning. As far as I'm concerned, kill ogre balls.
We demand blood. Nothing can stop us.
There. Fucking hell. Charge the rest of those up. Charge group 4 up. Get the explosion going. Yeah, these guys are going to charge pretty aggressively, which is good. Hammers should be able to take that, and yep, let's just get these guys in. May as well just send our guy in as well. Yeah, there's no point putting the armor piercing on them, as realistically, I should probably move you guys back a little bit, just to make sure they're not getting caught up in any fighting. But yeah, the ogres are a pain in the ass. But the good thing is we have an obnoxiously well-armored an obnoxiously well-armored army. Like, I think the lowest armor is currently, apart from, you know, this guy and this guy, is, you know, wait. My Thanes even only have 34 armor. What the fuck is going on? Wow. But yeah, the point I'm getting at is, you know, we have no issue shooting because they're all big entities. That was a lot more slow moving than I thought it would be. Okay. Keep pushing. That's right, you killers. Alright, we've got 7 seconds until we can use another spell. That is the only thing I don't like about the runes. They do really take a long time. Let's increase the speed of, increase the speed of them, I guess. 55, 30, still, yeah, we're still way too slow. Like, fast for a dwarf is 33, so... Yeah, not a, we're not going to get very far with how fast we can go, but at the very least, we are very strong in terms of our melee potency, which is... And to be fair, our ranged units are good. It's just, you know, we're slow, and that can catch us out. I don't think there's anyone else who's slower than dwarves. I think dwarves are the slowest units. Maybe skeletons are slower, but I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure the slowest units are dwarven units. I'm trying to think now. As far as I know, I don't think there's anything slower than us. Maybe some Nurgle units. Like, I know Nurgle units can be quite slow because they're very tanky. They're like dwarves, very tanky and very, well, they're tanky. Dwarves are more armored than tanky, but you get my point. They just tank in different ways. One's an armor tank, one's a health tank. Yeah, I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure it's these guys. I could be wrong. Please let me know in the comments who's the slowest faction. As you know, I'm just 90% sure it's dwarves. Right, so this is an event I always fuck about with, but my kin deeply entrenched deeply within the Karak Eight have received word of your grit during your expedition. They hail the rightful king of the Eight Peaks and offer their loyalty and aid for your mission to reunite the everlasting realms. We could take 2 grand, or I can confederate. Now I'm going to confederate. And you're probably thinking, well, I don't know how a lot of people do this, but the reason I confederate is, like, don't get me wrong, those Ironbreakers are great, but, and so are the Longbeards, and so are that. Like, all this army is great. All I care about is the money I can make from over here. That's it. Like, this place is essentially just a money-making operation to fund the conquering of the Eight Peaks. And that sounds really mean, because, you know, Eight Peaks are very important. But it's essentially what you should do. You should use it as a way to conquer. Is there any way... I can't remember. Where is the ability? Yeah, it's right up the top. Let's get the explosion and then Forge Fire. Get training up. I want this, and then I want this army to be essentially just stupidly, like, well trained and stupidly fast. So we're gonna get to Valaya's Sorrow in the next 2 turns. But essentially, we will make, like, the amount of money we'll make from here should be, you know, for how long we'll keep it, more comparable than the 2 grand we'd get, especially with the upgrades. And don't get me wrong, it means we're putting more money into it, but it still, you know, works out. Now, we will take as many of the core key dwarf settlements as we can. If they don't have key dwarf, I probably will ignore them. Or at least I'll let an ally take them. As much as I don't like allies, we should still allow allies. Now, we do unfortunately get the Confederation bonus, which is bleh, but what are you going to do? Let's get to the next turn, as we officially cannot do anything else now. We've done all we can do in terms of, you know, moving our units and such. Now, of course, I'm going to pretty much ignore anyone who isn't to do with the Eight Peaks. Like, if people take this settlements from me, I don't care as long as I'm in the Eight Peaks. Because once you've got the Eight Peaks, we can start, you know, caring about everywhere else and start, you know, righting wrongs, completing grudges, and, you know, just generally just massacring the enemy. As, you know, once we complete the legendary grudge, you know, that's when we really start to have some fun. As the, I'm going to pretty much single-mindedly focus on the grudge. Because if we finish that grudge, like I said, it's, you know, we get 2 extra grudge units per army now. So instead of 3, it goes up to 5, which is good. I know grudge units are great. I've never really got to use them too much, but I know they're good because, you know, they're special units. But most importantly, once we have 8 peaks, it's a really, really, really well-defended settlement. And it's, as far as I know, I think it's one of the only places you can't actually tunnel into and tunnel out of easily. Finally got extra diplomatic stuff with the Dwarf. I think I know where I'm going to go. I'm going to be spending most of my oath gold early on as well on technology. As I vastly... I consider technology a lot better. Yeah, they've changed wall breaker as well. They start suffering attrition straight away. So getting a wall breaker is actually a lot better. I'm gonna get that because now, so if we at this point we get attrition plus 50% when under siege, enemy armies in local region, and attrition suffered by defender when laying siege. So we're giving some extra siege stuff out.
King of 8 Peaks.
And we can get right next to it, so we're gonna go straight to there. The next turn we can of course just take Valaya's Sorrow. And as you can see, our economy has already perked up a little bit. We're at 3,200, so not great, but it's not bad either. Now, I've just realized I should have actually done some recruiting with this army last turn. Oops. Oopsie daisy. But yeah, so pretty much if we look at this right now, and I don't have the little drawing tools because I'm not in multiplayer. That's poopy. This is literally the entrance to 8 Peaks. The first settlement is there. There's one down here. There's one here. There's one here, 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 and then so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where the fuck is there's 8? I know there's 8. Wait, there's one there. 1, 2, 3. There's one there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, but yeah. I was just double checking that. I was like, my math seems to be very far off right now. But yeah, early on is really good for us, I think, to get our economy sorted out more than our, units. As our units are, very well armored. Like, we're pretty much never going to have issues with armor. And even more so if we start leveling armor up, it's going to be great. And we do know of Whistling and Null now, but they're not going to give us any friendship rings just yet, so we're not going to worry about, getting friends with them until such a time as it is actually important. It's also weird that we find hills unpleasant. We're dwarves. Why would a hill be unpleasant? I guess it's a balancing thing for the faction, but I still think it's weird. Okay, the rocks. Oh yeah, I did not set up this. Let's just very quickly set up this. And unlike my other campaigns, I'm actually going to watch the neutral factions because I think, yeah, even watching neutral factions might be worthwhile. It would be a little bit more powerful if we'd actually remember to recruit. So we are going to definitely recruit this turn after we take Valaya, and we're going to go up to here and then recruit again. Because we need to make sure we are fully recruited before we go start fucking around and finding out over there. We're also going to need to start recruiting a second army. And I am very serious when I say we're going to need a second army to take over 8 Peaks. Now, we've done a couple of battles against these old guys already, so I'm just going to speed this one up. I could have done that one a bit quicker, but trust me, it's really not a problem. And again, I don't really care about this settlement, so we're just going to take the money and the oath gold, and that's going to be great. Okay, he's now got stonemason. Did we get any? We have got the enchant fire ring there and stonemason. I'm going to put that on him instead. I'd rather have it on Belegar.
I stand defiant.
Just get that, and we could get corruption or like miner's instinct or mason. I'm going to get full plate, give him some extra armor.
Revenge incarnate.
Apparently, oh, he's ethereal. That's why he doesn't have armor. He's ethereal. It's literally, like, where is it? Wait, does it not say he's ethereal anymore? It doesn't say he's ethereal anymore. Huh. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Let's get Woundmaker.
Belegar.
Just get that up and then scouting.
Yes.
Yeah. But like the infantry, just Woundmaker every day of the week. Extra ammunition as well. Awesome.
You have
Right,
my
so
hammer.
we need to recruit some extra troops. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is get 2 extra ranged units. And then you and... Honestly, replacing the miners with those is definitely a good idea. I don't want to do global recruitment because it's just too expensive. I'll do that, so next turn we can definitely recruit even more. Yeah, the Ogre's last settlement is... Oh no, they own Karak. Huh, are they at war with other people? Because I don't remember getting both of those. Yes, they are. They're at war with the Crimson Skull. They're at war with these guys over here who... I can be honest, when I did the test game of this, to like, you know, see if I wanted to do it as like a series, did not have any issue with Khorne. Like, Khorne just left me alone. Admittedly, I got very powerful very quickly as I did just kind of rush everything. Like, I just auto-resolved most battles to the point of, like, I was just like, I just want to see if this is doable. And yeah, this happened, though. They did start trying to get there before me. So I will essentially have to try and beat them while also maintaining, you know, the extra recruitment I'm going to need. But yeah, as you can see, all of the Karaks in Karak 8 Peaks have a unique building as well, I believe. Which is awesome. Really does add, you know, extra fun to it. Now, some of them we will not be building because I'm pretty sure some of them are not aimed at us. They're aimed at the Greenskins. But depending on what they are, I'll probably just build them anyway. So he can only get to there. But if I got to there... Shit. You know what? It's fine. I'm just going to recruit a new lord instead. Let's recruit a Demon Slayer, because I think Demon Slayers are pretty cool. I want you. Demon Slayer. Right, we're going to recruit you, a bog standard army. So, 4 of you. 2 of you. And I'm essentially going to pay for the majority of his army right now, as I don't need the money for anything else. So, you know, having a little... Actually, no, we won't put you there. Can I... I can't afford to get those 2 there, which means we'll get them in 2 turns, so this army will be pretty much ready to go help in 2 turns. Couple of characters, and yeah, it shouldn't take us long to smash everything here. But as you can see, so let's have a look at this one. So we've got the Skarsnik Slayer. So yeah, this is still actually worth building, even though it's nothing to do with us. So, hidden beneath the towering Karak Ziflin Mountain, Skarsnik's lair is a labyrinth network of dark, twisting tunnels where the cunning goblin and warlord Skarsnik plots his devious schemes. So, extra recruit rank for lords, ambush success chance, and 1% weapon strength for all armies is brilliant. We've then got this one. This gives Grand Underway Junction. So, one of the reasons the 8 Peaks rivaled Everpeak in greatness was the colonized the hub of the Underway in the low depths. This was a key crossroads, allowing trade and military access through Karaz Ankor. So it gives them campaign movement increase, growth for everywhere, extra casualty replenishment. I don't know if that's everywhere or just here. Upkeep for all line breakers, recruit rank, income for buildings, and then obviously all that fun stuff as well. And then we've also got the reinforced citadel. So with Karak Eight Peaks once again in honest dwarf hands, making it unassailable is now a matter of you know it's the main thing, and eventually we get it upgraded. So whoa, magic attacks for all units faction wide. That's better than, like, I never got that upgraded, so I would say that I didn't actually know that. We do know the Crooked Moon is over here though, and they're gonna be little twats. Yeah, let's just go straight to the next turn. I don't need to do anything. I just need to keep pushing right now. I want to be done with the ogres by the end of this part if we can be. As I think making sure we've got the first little we've solidified the first little bit of control over this mountain is going to be great. Now, I am going to need this guy to rush up here as soon as he can, because we're going to need him up here. What you doing, Crimson Skull? You going to come play? Okay. Yeah, he's not, as you can see, he's a bloodthirster who's only worth 32 grudges. Like, yeah, you've not pissed us off yet, mate. Like, do we appreciate you? Not really, but have you upset us? No. So we'll leave you be. Yeah, we're going to, of course, fight the first battle in the 8 Peaks, and then we'll probably fight most of the battles for the 8 Peaks, just because I think that, you know, they're important battles. And rebellion. Why is there a rebellion? The Confederation. So yeah, there's going to be a rebellion no matter what, so whatever. And again, there's going to be a rebellion in Vela's Sorrow. We'll just send that army and deal with it next turn. It's fine. Right, let's go. Of course, Skarsnik is going to be... And yep, this is why I knew I needed more troops, because I knew a Pyrrhic victory would be coming. Imminent rebellions we could ignore. I don't care about Oath Gold, but what I do care about is the ones underneath it right now. I also care about these guys as well. But you know what? We're going to need to get marching songs, and probably... I probably do want that extra armor right now, actually. You'll be ready next turn. No grudge break units right now. We're only at, like, we're currently only at Scruff, so we're not even at From yet. So we start at Elgi, and then Scruff, From, Gorm, and then, of course, Nollengrom, which gives us a lot of good stuff, actually. Like, we want to make sure we always hit there. Right. Let's do a quick save. Yeah, it's going to definitely be a very interesting one, but I think it's mostly because they've got extra characters more than anything. They do have a lot of Ogre units as well. They've a lot of tier 2. They've even have some tier 3, I think it said there. Yeah, these man-biters are tier 3. Interesting. We have mostly tier 1 units, and then I think we have a tier 4 and then 2 tier 3s. And then, you know, a bunch of lords who are just absolutely broken. Ah, it's also a siege battle, which means I'll probably have to do some fast forwarding, or this battle will go way too long. Oh, they have lead belchers. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have to assail from 2 different sides, I think. And I don't mean like top and north. I mean like, yeah, you guys know how I siege at this point, I'm sure. I like to siege, you know, I like to siege from the same side. Cause I feel like if I move too much of my force, it just doesn't go well. But for you there, you're going to be the minor flank. And you're not going to get any of the ranged units, because I want to put them over here with the other flank. This flank is also going to have all the lords other than these two. Well, including you, because, you know, ranged lord. And then the hammerers. Yeah, we'll put the hammerers over here. Let's be nice. You guys can legitimately just run up there. You guys just fucking charge. Honestly, like, you two are more than able to kill pretty much everything here. And the only group I need is the ranged group, which is actually going to go there now. And I've just realized you need to go in that group as well.
Those dwarfen legs!
Oh, Jesus Christ, those lead belchers are absolutely fucking us. Yeah, chuck all of the grenades at those guys. Are they the man? Yeah, they're the man buyers. Just fuck those man buyers up. There we go. Keep fucking those man buyers up. Right. Not you, you twat. Well, that's my fault. I put the wrong lord on in the army, in the thing. Okay, yeah, that did actually do the damage I wanted it to. Right, everyone rush up now. Like, rush in and just help. Yeah, and are you sure you don't pass as ethereal? I thought that was the whole point, is they were meant to be ethereal. What the fuck? Oh, whatever.
Strike out! Ready to strike!
Use that right there on those ogre balls with great weapons. Oh, he's not close enough. Whoops. I thought he would be close enough. You know what, fuck it. Do it there then.
Very well. Dawi, attack!
That actually didn't do too bad damage-wise. Right, so yeah, this flank is going as exactly as poor as I was expecting it to go. No, you're not in a group. You just need to go over there. Yeah, we will win this fight more than likely pretty handily, but it's going to take a little bit of time. And those lead belchers are obstructed. Good. That's what we want to see. If the enemy is obstructed, they can't fucking piss me off.
Set them down.
Yeah. I'm gonna put our infantry down there. Those man buyers aren't really going to be a problem, I don't think.
Quarrelers.
Borrowers, you go there, and you.
Move to attack.
Honestly, distract that guy.
Quarrelers. Dwarf warriors.
Yeah, distract those so we can put loads of arrows into them. Well, bolts, I guess. And armor up all of these guys, so our miners go from like 90 armor to 110. And our infantry go up to 110 as well. Yeah, I know those lead belchers are going to get a lot of kills, and that is something I've come to accept. Now we're just going to chill there for a minute and let the enemy essentially lose this position, as we should. In 6 seconds, we can do another thing. Keep those quarrelers doing a shit ton of damage, please. Right, okay. This is a very important one. We need to make sure we hit as much there as possible. Yeah, it does not do as much damage as I'd want it to do, but, you know, it does the job. Those man buyers will be dead in a minute. I do want to speed up, but I still think I'm in a little bit of not only good enough a position to, you know, speed up just yet. Are you obstructed again? Good. In 2 seconds, those Nobler Lucky Gets are going to get blown up. Let's get rid of you. Feel free to shoot the ogre balls now, you know. Yeah, once we take this point, we'll at least, you know, remove any of the annoying things, like the towers. Yeah, just keep firing up there. Yeah, we're going to win that flank handily. It's this flank. Oh, my. Did a lot more damage than I thought he did. Yeah, the hammerers, you need to get out of there. If we lose the hammers, we lose the hammers. I'm really not that fussed if we lose them. I don't want to lose them because, you know, they're a tier 4 unit, but at the same time, I don't really need them for what I'm going to do. Like, the way I intend to win the Eight Peaks doesn't rely on them. Yeah, we're not really that fussed if we lose them. I know it sounds weird to say, oh, it doesn't rely on them, but yeah, no, I don't really need them. They are a great unit, mind you, though. And there we go, that's that side taken, so we're not going to get picked up by arrows anymore. Yeah, shoot those man buyers again. He's already going over there. You two, go up and play. I could probably still put some arrows into him, right? Should be considered obstructed yet. Yeah, these man buyers are the annoying ones. They're just... Oh, they're getting absolutely wrecked now. Good. Increase ourselves some armor. Hammerers, get out of here. If I can save the hammerers, I'm going to, just because they are a good unit to have, but I don't need them, you know? Right. Actually, can you shoot him as well, please? And give the quarrelers their ammo back. Right. Up there. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're not going to be able to take the ogres out of this part. We're going to be able to take this settlement out, but that's about it, I think. Yeah, I don't really need you in there anymore, so off you go. What is the range on that? Yeah, the range is not the longest, so... He's dead. Good. Bring you guys up there, then. And as expected, the enemy have put themselves exactly where I want them. Which is better known as, in my range, you know, exactly where I can fire. Yeah, ignore him. He's useless. Ignore him. As I said, this battle, like, even though we're going to lose a lot of troops, it shouldn't be it will never be a loss. Kind of hoping you'd go the other way, but all right. You know what? Yeah, we'll move you there, and then we'll move these guys up, so that way, you know, we're always firing. Do that there, and that should do the most damage. God, you are shit. Like, you're shit against ogres. You're probably absolutely glorious against anything else. Let's speed up, because these guys should rout pretty soon. Like, even with their good units, they're going to rout. I know they are. 45-second duration? Go on, then.
Vengeance! Pump those dwarf legs! Plow through!
Get you up there as well.
Attack the edge!
Right. I think this is everything we needed it to be. Oh, shit. Get the fuck out of there. Okay, we won. I was very worried that this guy was going to get knocked out, but a Pyrrhic victory. I mean, we lost 366. That's not bad. And we can, at the very least, just grab more infantry, because all we really need is a lot of really hearty infantry, and we'll let our heroes do the rest. Yeah, those lead belchers, though. Yep. They hurt. Lead belchers are... Painful is an understatement, I feel. Painful is, like, the correct word, but it still feels like an understatement for how annoyingly good they are. Our ranged units did great. We probably do want another 2 ranged units just to try and, you know, get as much ranged stuff done as we can. We'll see. It's also unfair that Skarsnik starts in their 8 peaks. I'm just saying. I feel like that's bullshit. I don't know how his buffs work there, because he does fight for the 8 peaks. But does he, like, and if I remember correctly, in the original, it was essentially if he took, until he takes Karak Eight Peaks, he only has goblins. So does he slowly get to recruit different orcs, or, like, how does it work is what I want to know.
Lord of the Angrund.
There we go, killed those. Oh, we killed another golf. And look at that, another money-making building. It's great. Right. But Belegar, you've leveled up quite a bit. I would very much like to get up to here. You guys?
Belegar Ironhammer.
So you only get one of those. I'll worry about those later. Yeah, I don't really care about that right now. What I care about is getting you to Deadly Onslaught.
True King of 8 Peaks.
Rune of Negation, which is damage resistance. Rune of Breaking. Not know why, just very, you know, just a very good one, isn't it? Let's get you Wound Maker, Deadly Onslaught, and then Scarred Veteran, and you.
It shall be done.
The Zuffbar 42 pounder, and then those two. Right.
I stand defiant.
Oh, there is no military chain here. That's unfortunate. Do you have a military chain? No, you do not. Shit.
Belegar. Wrath decree.
Okay, we're gonna be in a very interesting. Did I turn the money off here? You know I didn't. Good. I know I didn't turn it off here, so that's fine. Right, I could do one more turn.
Before you says anything.
But I don't want to. I think we're pretty good as we are. The rock skulls are going to die next turn. We're going to take... So we've already also dropped to 45%, as you can see. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy the first part of the series, let me know. And I hope, like I said, leave a like, comment, share to show that. But most importantly, guys, stay safe. Have a great day. Join the channel memberships if you're interested. And I'll see you on the next one. See you guys then.